Hello YouTubers, this is Lynn Mooney here today and
Riken.
And we're going to be showing you guys parts of our living room and, you know, posters, our entertainment center, Amiibo, movies, games, anime, accessories, handheld and consoles that we have and how it's set up. But in this part of the room, like let's see here, we have the Mario Odyssey and the Mario Kart 8 and then the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire posters, and those were well, they were received at GameStop. And then we also have here the Super Mario Bros. 3.
That one I got from Arcade Block. The same goes for the Splatoon one that we'll see in a bit over there.
And then we'll have a wide shot of the Astral Chain poster that we just pinned up on the wall above the TV. So kind of whenever you're further away, you see it better in a way where you see more of the two characters on there. But we thought that that would be a good place for them. Here we have a 3-layer wall stand for a lot of our mini consoles. So the PlayStation Classic, the NES, SNES Mini, the top layer had before the PlayStation TV, and then we have the HDMI splitter right here. It's the main box for all of the mini consoles that are on this 3-tier wall stand. On the main part of the shelf here on the first layer, we have, we ended up getting that orange dock. They have it in different colors, but you can be able to get it for the Nintendo Switch. If you think that your dock that you have at home is, that you get originally with the Switch is too bulky, you can get this little kind of mini clamshell for it. Take the innards out of the original one and put it into this one. And it saves a lot of storage space on the shelf. And it works really well, honestly. Besides the Switch that we have over here, are the ones that we can change out with Riken's or mine. We have both. Oh, we have your Wii U gamepad up there with the Wii U, not Wii U, for the Switch, 2 Switch Pro controllers, a couple of the NES Classic controllers that you could purchase on the official Nintendo website, Switch Joy-Cons and their charge stand, and 2 of the PlayStation 3 controllers there. We have some other ones that are down below too, but those are the 2 that are right now charging. But yeah, these were really nice though. We got these when they were on sale. Do you remember how much they were on sale?
Back in June. They were at least half off whatever the normal price is for them.
Yeah. So we decided to get them because why not? Let's see. To the left we have the cables. You see the charging brick. That's for the Xbox One, for the Wii U that are right there. I think the other little tiny thing is for the Wii U light sensor that's on top of the sound bar. And then the Wii U gamepad for this one right here. And then this one's a cover that you have for your Wii U gamepad, right? That you just put it on the top.
Yeah, a cover just to protect it from dust and everything. It's just a simple Mario one, which doesn't really fit because of the cover, but you know, it still works.
Yeah. And then recently, or at least I would say pretty recently, I've been using the mini arcade controller, and then you see the adapter piece that's hooked up to it that I've been playing it on the PlayStation 4. And then to the left of that is Riken's Xbox One. We've been playing a lot of Halo.
Master Chief Collection. We've finished the first game and just barely started on the second one.
Yes, and it's lots of fun. I didn't think it was going to be so much fun, but it is. And then, of course, the PlayStation 4 console with the headset. And then to the left of that is the PlayStation 3 Slim. And then, I think last but not least, the item that we've never really utilized, the cable box. That's part of the apartment that we haven't really used yet.
Yep, it's plugged in, has power, doesn't have an HDMI hookup.
Nope, but it's there if we ever want to watch anything off of it, but yeah. Oh yeah, oh wait. It's okay. It doesn't need to be professional, the video. This is the PlayStation 3, the original, one of the original fat ones that can play the PlayStation 1, PS2, PS3 games. I just have it over here for right now. It can go on the entertainment system center, but I just have it there by itself, and I would push it forward whenever playing a game, and then I'll put it back onto the entertainment center.
But yeah, that's the one I got from Arcade Block. And then you got me that from GameStop.
Yeah, the 3D one, the 3D Zelda
That
Breath of the
rhymed.
Wild.
Didn't mean to make that rhyme.
And then you have your Pikachu poster hanged up, and then also, yeah, the Prodigy X poster as well. Because I think we have 2 copies of that poster, or you got one and I got one. So those are hanging right there. And then up top, on 3 sections in the living room area wall, we have the Amiibo hanged up. The ones that are still in their boxes are hanged up. And Rye can actually put them, at least the Smash Bros one. No, you put the Smash Bros and the Zelda Breath of the Wild ones in order too, because I see.
Well, not necessarily in order, but at least together. And the Smash Brother ones are all on the top layer. That just kind of, I'll slowly pan all the way around while we're going around the room. Just the Smash Brother ones are just all the top layer. And then we have others kind of below it.
And then the Amiibo that we have, that we both opened up out of their boxes and, you know, used them for the games, for the different content that they have. We have them here on these 2 layers on the wall. So if you see any duplicates, that's why. I'll end up grabbing an Amiibo, and then Rye can grab the same Amiibo, and then we'll just end up having duplicates throughout the living room area.
And of course, you got the cereal box ones.
Yeah.
We got one here and one on the other side. Just thought I'd place them there.
Because I can't remember, for the cereal box, for the Amiibo cards, did it have sponsored for like Mario Odyssey, or was it just like
Yes.
Mario Odyssey?
But it works on other systems too, or other games.
And then Ryken got this stand online too, for the Squid Sisters, and for the other for Pearl and for Marina.
Yep, and this thing can change. You can get it on Amazon, but and it gets imported, but that can change out. You can actually fit a 3DS behind there if you wanted to. And then from Universal Studios, I got all 3 Back to the Future DeLorean cars. And you got Cyborg there, General Grievous, and then
We have the Princess Bride figurine, and we ended up getting that at like
got it from
a thrift store.
Yeah, thrift store we got it from. And then this begins our kind of regular movies.
Yeah, a mixture of DVD, Blu-ray, and some of, I guess, the 4K movies that are in here. But kind of, for the most part, they have a theme going. I think they're in, yeah, they're in alphabetical, almost,
Yeah,
or
they're-
kind of.
Yeah, they're all in alphabetical order. We're missing one of the Die Hards because we're actually watching that today.
Uh-huh.
But basically, we just put this as regular movies. You know, yeah, we have the real Ghostbusters, a cartoon, but it still goes with Ghostbusters.
And then we'll have Funko Pop figure. And then we'll have a couple, you have a couple of the figurines here from Portal.
Yep. A lot of it's just kind of randomly thrown on there. Not
Yep.
really in particular thing. But these are just some other movies that we got from my dad that we haven't watched yet and haven't put in order. But these are, what's the, my dad told me.
Oh, like the theme of what?
Tom Clancy. It's
Okay.
Tom Clancy films. But then we have some PS4 game, or PS4. My gosh.
PlayStation 1 games.
PlayStation 1 games just kind of lined up here.
Mm-hmm.
Next to some other stuff.
Some other stuff that's just kind of rando stuff that's placed there just to have them there.
Then a little Star Wars.
Yeah.
And some other movies,
Some
a Star
movies.
Trek collection.
And then some Star Wars down there.
Superman, Tron, and then the original Wonder Woman.
And then, let's see here. Yeah, Wonder Woman. And then, yeah, X-Men.
Then a DJ.
And then to the left of it is just a figurine from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And then, of course, the box that the arcade mini controller came in. The light stick was from, I think, 2016 concert, Miku Expo concert. And then to the left of that, oh, yeah, and then there's this here that was part of the Project Diva F for Japan release on PlayStation 3. It came with it as like a little freebie thing from Play Asia. And then to the left of that, of course, is still in its bubble. I have a little slit that's cut across at the top where I can just take the little bubble wrap off of it. But for the Mega 39s for the Switch game boxes there.
Currently, just some random games we're kind of playing through. Yakuza, and then the Halo games. Then we put a few of our handhelds up here.
Yeah, right now Raiken's is really nice and organized, and mine I'm just like clustering them in there. So PSP, PS Vita to the right, and then one of the Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy Micro, the 3DS systems, the regular 3DS, 3DS XL, and then the new 3DS, some 3DS games, DS games in this pouch.
And then another anime we're just kind of watching,
The
so it's
Lao
out of
Ueki.
place.
It is. And then some more little games in this gray pouch thing.
Then you have some CDs, which actually start on that side, alphabetical, all the way across, and then ends there. CDs are kind of in the middle just because of how the shelves are made. There's not enough room for DVDs or anything to fit, so we kind of just made the middle section smaller stuff. That way, up here we can start putting full-on DVD cases, movie cases. And this is just our small little anime movie section that we have.
The ones that are by like G Kids and then Ghibli Studio. Is it Ghibli or Ghibli? You know what? I'm gonna say Ghibli. It's probably wrong, but it's okay. But we put them through here. And I know there's some other ones that are missing, but yeah. And
then kind of backwards are just anime.
yeah, so we'll have the last where it starts with like anything that's this is, you know, where Z, X, Y stuff would be, and then at the beginning the anime stuff would be on the opposite end starting with A.
Alright, so you know, basically, yeah, our anime is a lot more than regular movies because we got anime from level 1, level 2.
And they're all mixed in, like the Blu-rays and DVDs will be mixed in together.
And then
And we have a good, like the CDs. We'll have some CDs that, you know, Raiken got before, like online Play Asian stuff. So it's Splatoon. And then we'll have some other, what is it? What other ones too? We'll have the Hatsune Miku Expo CDs in here as well. Some Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem Warriors. Some regular CDs that are mixed in. Energy drinks, just random stuff that's kind of in there, tossed in there.
And yeah, anime will kind of just keep on going, top to bottom, and then it finally ends back at the movies. And this one's kind of Pokemon shelf as it has more Pokemon stuff once you get to the top.
The Ring Fit is up in the back, and then Xerneas and Yveltal, probably said that wrong for the two legendaries, but they're there. And in between them is the Game Boy Color games of Pokemon Green, Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver, and all of those are the Japanese versions of those games with custom cases for them. And some of the old-fashioned Pokeballs with the gold little cards that were in them from Burger King. Pretty sure, yeah, Burger King. We'll have some of the figurines over here. Well, we have 2 of the Hatsune Miku. One of them got damaged, and they just ended up sending us a replacement one.
Yeah, so we have to like kind of take it apart and basically build it still.
Yeah, we asked them just to replace one piece, but instead they just sent us a whole new box instead of just replacing that one part. Besides the 2 Miku figurines that we have in the boxes, then you'll have in the front Ren, Len, Swimming Miku, and Kaito. Those I received from a good friend. And we have the Nintendo binder. I was going to say notebook. I don't know why I was going to say notebook. It's a binder. And it just has some promotional stuff for it for whenever the Wii U came out, or talking more about like the Amiibo and the Amiibo functionality, kind of just listed. With drumsticks. The drumsticks I have sitting up there for what I don't have here right now for the taiko drums, but they're just there just to kind of sit there. And then the drum set for the GameCube for Donkey Konga 1 and 2.
And you have a little, you know, Pac-Man arcade, you know, plug and play into the TV. Then we got some VHS 64 promotional tapes. Star Fox, Diddy Kong.
Yep.
Then a 3DS holder for Mario. Got it from Toys R Us whenever it was on sale. Way before, like, they weren't in a bad state. They were still open. They weren't doing crazy sales as of yet, so. But hopefully they're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Then our Switch boxes.
Yep, and then the only thing that looks kind of different on the sides and front is like the original one has the white on the front, and then the new one has the red. And that's the old box versus the one on the right's the one that my Switch came in with, the red one. And then they also changed the pictures, the 2 pictures at the bottom on the side slightly.
And you got the awesome original box.
Yeah, for the NES. And then
Starts with our Wii games.
What is it? I think recently we need to go back to playing some Super Mario Galaxy. I realized that when I was playing it with the controls, I was kind of off. But yeah, our Wii collection, and then it kind of transitions a little bit further down. Ridge actually got the accessory for Link's crossbow training. How does that feel for you? Does it really make any much difference to you, or no, it's just more of a...
It's a gimmick, but it's still a fun gimmick for that game. There's other games that supported it, but I haven't tried them.
Okay. And then we have our NES games, and a good chunk of the... Right? Yeah, some of the NES games were received from one of your friends that we got, because we received one of the Mega Man games from him.
And a lot of our Nintendo 64 games that we actually plan on labeling kind of like that, just so we can easily tell what's what.
Yes, we have a label maker. I just haven't been labeling yet as much as I should.
And you got your good old Game Shark.
Uh-huh. I don't know. We might need to see about with the label maker getting some type of a translucent plastic seal to go over the labels, because just for the fact of the slight heat, it's causing some of them to raise up on the edge a little bit.
Well, here's our Famicom one, Super Famicom games.
Yeah, I have a few of the Super Famicom. There's a local game store that has a good amount, well, not, it depends really, but sometimes they'll have a good amount of different Japanese import games on different systems and stuff that they have available. And some of them I actually got from over there, besides getting them on eBay, which was nice.
And we got a lot of handhelds.
Yep. You have a lot of different color, well, Game Boy colors, because you have that's not like a turquoise blue Game Boy color, it's more like a teal, I guess? Is
Something like that.
I know if there's an official name for that color for all of the colors, but...
Oh good, I still have the original back for that one.
And then you have that one and I have that one too. I think we both have a translucent purple. And everyone pretty much got the, what is it called, an Indigo Game Boy Advance? probably when they first got a Game Boy Advance. And there's a clear, and then there's some more stuff down here too.
Just randomly placing some consoles for the moment.
Yeah. NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, Wii. The few Sega Genesis games that we have are right over there in that little corner. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and then what was it, Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, and then we'll have a couple of loose carts. And then some more kind of a little bit random stuff, or stuff that's just a little bit of like extra stuff. So extra Game Boy Advances, extra Game Boy Color. And then in the boxes, like down below in the black box, we have Game Boy accessories of different kinds, like cables, or mostly cables actually. And then in these tins we'll have more Game Boy Color GBA games. And then this is the carrying case for... This one's the carrying case for the SNES, right? Or for the NES?
Well,
for both?
It's for both, technically. Both can fit in there. Then just another poster I got from a GameStop. Not a GameStop, a game store. I can't remember the name of it, but they have, you know, I have posters around. So that's the original concept for Link Between Worlds before they changed him looking more kiddish. So that one's more like Link to the Past kind of Link that they were initially going for, which to me looks awesome. Then of course more Amiibo, nice little Star Wars. And then got some more boxes and Halo stuff. So I got these from Toys R Us, these little figurines. And I believe on Discord you posted them, right?
Yeah, I posted them, and then you have one of them that's like there's an error on the front of the box. Like it says that it's something else, but it's not.
Yep.
So it's a
instead of a
packaging
mongoose, Covenant Ghost.
error.
Then we have the boxes for the mini consoles. Again, more Amiibos, and that's Halo Reach Collector's Edition. But on this shelf we have a few PC games, as well as Sonic CD, which is, well, that's still technically a PC game. And then some game capture stuff that you have.
The boxes and some, well, I think both of the game captures are in there, right? Okay.
Then we got all of our controllers are kind of on this shelf.
Yay! So on this section we have the Wii wheels, like 2 of those, some nunchucks, the Wii Classic controller in the back left corner. We'll have the Splatoon grip for the Joy-Cons, regular Joy-Con grips right behind that, and then the one where you can put the whole Switch into it, but then it has the grips in the back of it where it's comfortable if you want to do that for long play times. And then
yeah, you're right. Yeah, just saying, like, you know, Wii controllers, Wii U Pro controllers. Man, you got your GameCube ones.
yeah, and then you got that one recently, the orange one, the creamsicle one, the Japanese one.
Very, very good condition, thankfully.
And then there was a lot of the purple ones, silver. You got a black one behind there. And then these I take over to my brother's house to use for my
His
niece
kids.
and nephew. Yeah, they can use those. Not the Pro controller, but they can use those.
Then you just got a bundle of 64 controllers, which the camera's having a hard time focusing. There we go. Some Super Nintendo ones, and then brand new generic controllers. Then you got some Sony stuff, PS4 controller, another, this is actually 64 but it's a USB, so it goes to the PC. PS2 stuff, which you probably can barely even see. And then nothing really much else down
Just
here.
miscellaneous, like the 4 little cats.
Yeah, I just have a toolbox.
Like purple
random
sand and a little
tools.
light bulb.
But then you have some other boxes and stuff over here.
Yes, so the Miku Figma, the Pocket Miku was the one that used the little stencil. It's like connected to like an electrical board where when you touch the board it starts creating like these sounds like do, re, mi, fa, so, and you can change how like low it is or how high the pitch is for Miku's voice on it. And then the Oh My Goddess binder has all of the Pokemon cards in it. And then if we go down here, then your Splatoon 2 game, the Fire Emblem Warriors, an empty binder that has Charmander on it that's not being utilized. Uni, those are paint pens, I think from Japan. And then Star Trek cards, a Naruto headband, a harmonica that's right next to it. I don't know why, but a harmonica is right next to it. And then that thing would normally hold the Game Boy Micro, but right now it's just holding one of the replacement or one of the one of the face plates for it that you can customize just in there.
Yeah, we got a lot of limited edition.
Limited, premium, collectors, whatever you want to call it.
We got 2 of the Fire Emblem Echoes. One Dad just gave us. The other one we were able to buy. And then we got 3 Houses, Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
And then Bravely Default, Bravely Second, Ragnarok Odyssey, Persona, the dancing game, so 3 and 5 with the digital download of number 4. And then just some other like little ones here and there that was purchased, and like promotional stuff for like Project Mariah. I think 1 or 2 was like a little booklet thing that it was given.
Then just a few more metal collector stuff that we have kind of hidden behind there. And that's the, I think, oh, that's Shining Refrain little box. Okay.
And then the Dream Drop Distance box. And then we also have some other ones, like the Shikondo game was one of the Play Asia, I think, exclusives on their website. You can also get it on the eShop, and it's probably on sale right now for the summer sale. There's a lot of great games, guys, for if any of you guys really like digital, or if there's only certain games available digital instead of physical right now.
And then some other games just kind of sitting there in boxes. Then more figurines that we've yet to open up yet. Oh yeah, they're kind of just sitting in there ready to put somewhere. Don't know where yet. And we got Bowser and some Star Trek stuff over here.
Yeah, some puzzles or board games. And then we have a few other puzzles, like the small ones for the Legend of Zelda and Skyrim. Playing cards, Rubik's Cube. The $25 coin thing was something my dad gave me before. I don't know why. I think there was a point also earlier where I was interested in coins and he got that.
And then some other games.
Yes, and then the chess game, the chess set that we have yet to open but will eventually open and play and learn chess. We have played the 3D tic-tac-toe. I do have some of my coins and stuff that are here, so like $50, Susan B. Anthony coin and $2 bill, and I don't know, just some like little random stuff that's in that little dragon cast iron tin. And then Yahtzee, Uno, Monopoly, Zelda, and then like some 3D Mario coasters that you got from Nintendo too, or no, from GameStop?
That was from Arcade Block again.
Arcade Block, okay.
And that's really it.
Yeah. Because the only other thing in the corner was that what is it called? The J-Stars poster? Promotional poster. But yeah. This is pretty much a good showcase of the living room, excluding like, you know, the couch and the table area that doesn't really have any gaming stuff, guys, on it. But we hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you guys have any questions on anything that you saw in the video, just let us know and we'll answer them as soon as possible. And I'm right now trying to like dodge the camera while Ryken is like moving around at the same time. So my voice might go in and out. But yeah, we really hope that you enjoyed the video. You want to say anything, Ryken?
Live long, prosper, and whatnot.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, we hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.